In continuation to my point, obviously, Professor Salvador Baboons of University of Sydney is postulating here that um, earning much money from investment than the poor, it's not. Uh, it's higher than what the Census Bureau is actually looking at, and also what the bureau is not looking at is the actual amount that so-called poor are actually earning, which are not adequately reported. So the imbalance in that cannot cannot put this type of assertion into consideration, in my opinion. And um, lastly, we are um, we should note that there is a pro, and this will bring me to my conclusion on this point, that life is not fair. So, which does mean life is not equal. And according to the market capitalism economic policy of this uh, great country, it has put forward an equal opportunity to it brought forward an equal opportunity for everybody, and this is the future state of the country, which is embedded in globalization and innovation, that any that's the engine room of today's economy. And having the proper idea and the proper will, hard work, and risk to to make one's life better, and in other words, making one's income higher. It's all this um opportunities are is all these opportunities are available to everybody. um but as I was saying, life is not fair, and money is just one currency which should not be used as an absolute measure of living. And when there's no way we would want to do justice to income inequality as it affects social and economic situations without talking about um, monetary inequality. And this is not necessarily the main measure of good living. You could have a lot of money without happiness, and I could have no money with happiness, and that's some other form of um, inequalities that are not quantified they are not quantified into the bigger picture of social and economic problems. Um, So, and also we are not obligated to make everyone in the world equal. The world is fast moving into a globalized economic stage where um, uh, um, trade benefits are being uh, company trade globalization is being considered, and basically giving companies and industries autonomy to move their businesses anywhere they want to move it to that benefits them. We shouldn't forget that business is for some type of profit first. Um, so after the profit comes social involvement, um, social ramifications, and all that. Um, uh, on this point, I would like my opponent to consider how we are even far better than other countries, or how an average income earner in the US is far better than most average income earner in a country like Sierra Leone, which gross domestic product is around $374, and also country like Congo's um, gross domestic product is around $271. So that just tells us life is not equal, but everybody has equal opportunities. So the the main point on this is to focus on the real problem and not the side effects. So um, mm, there is not much people to do. There's not much that people can do to 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 reconcile these differences in income. But also we should focus on the actual problem and the actual um, uh, um, the policymaker that could change the tone of things, the hand of things. And in this sense, I would I would say the main policymaker here is the government, who is obviously missing on the topic, because business is one aspect, society is another aspect. They both have their issues. Business has its own capital gain issues, and society has its own value, culture, good living, and all these ideals issue. Um, but government is obviously missing in this tripart, or should be tripart discussion, and that's because the government is the policymaker. They're the ones that can actually reconcile the weight on business, or the weight on entrepreneurs, on the business owners and the rich. And if it takes out a weight in forms of tax cuts, in forms of and by the way, most of the rich actually want to be taxed more in order to transfer their wealth for social benefit. Um, Tax cut, and we also see the infrastructure, um, lack of infrastructure. So if the government will be involved, they're the only reconciling factor that could actually balance the inequality problems out. So instead of listening to the headlines about business making a lot of money and giving less out, we should, or moving their business to China or Mexico, we should actually focus on the reasons why they had to make that economic decision or globalized economic decision for the benefit of their company and the future of their company. Um, uh, um, and that's the reason why I wouldn't agree that um, growing income inequality is a problem for business and society in America or around the world. Um, so thank you so much. I'll be expecting your rebuttal video, and I'll be looking forward to make a rebuttal video to your to your position as well. Thank you.